Hi, I'm Jonah Comstock, Editor-in-Chief at pharmaphorum. I'm here at Frontiers Health 2022 in Milan with Paolo Borella, Managing Partner at VITA Accelerator.
Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure to be here. It's such a great event and such international, participants here.
So, Paolo, VITA is a sort of a new venture, just got off the ground last year. Uh, will you tell me and the folks who maybe haven't heard about it a little bit about VITA, what you guys are doing over there?
Yeah, thanks for the question. Great one. So basically, VITA is a digital health accelerator. We help startup grow and scale. We target pre-seed and seed startups, um, Italian ones particularly, or even international, as long as they have an interest to operate in Italy and set up a legal entity if they don't have it yet. And we offer a pre-seed ticket of 110K euros, 15 cash, in exchange of a convertible note. And then for the best one, we can do full on of 300K to 400K and GDP. So one of our LPs, the government, can do full on up to 2 million euros. So that's quite a interesting offering for the startups. We can provide the startups with great mentoring and workshops, and one of the key elements we offer is actually the opportunity to develop, let's say, cooperation opportunities with our corporate partners.
Yeah, those are all such important pieces, right? The funding, the training, and I hear over and over again when it comes to accelerator programs that those connections and networking, those introductions are a huge part of the value prop.
Yeah, I've been working on this one for the last 10 years. And one of the things that we realized that, especially when you are early stage startups, so pre-seed and seed that we target, is actually a fantastic opportunity whenever you can talk to a corporate, so you're a B2B customer, for those companies that work targeting B2B or B2B2C. It's great to have an environment we can facilitate the cooperation. So it's not just I have something and try to sell you, or the corporate, oh, I want to buy something, what's your best offer? It's more like let's sit down together to develop together what is the best solution to the problem we have in common and find ways to develop them on a journey together. So avoiding the sourcing and cooperating together. And we are expert in facilitating in this area.
I don't know if the startups you're working with now are in a position yet where you're able to talk a lot about their work, but can you give us a little flavor of some of the spaces that people are innovating in right now?
Yeah, so we'll talk more tomorrow on stage, but basically, we have been capturing from all our corporate partners the focus areas or the interests, so that based on that one, we package the innovation challenges when we did scouting for startups. So we had a number of interest areas for our partners. Petrone, that is active in the distributions. They are looking at orphan drugs, and as well as they are interested into the dental area. Then we had a number of other interest areas for CFI that is focused very much on ophthalmology. And then with the ZQ, part of Zambon Group, we have been working on a range of areas from CNS to women health. So we did scouting for startups in that field. We have been doing matchmaking with the partners during the selection process. And now for the lucky one that have been brought on board, we help to align expectations, shape a project, and eventually later on facilitate the execution and plan the next steps.
And are these startups all digital or technology startups, or is it biotech also?
So due to our mandate, I would say we focus on digital health. However, that's a very broad spectrum one. So we're open to a number of different areas. And of course, we're welcoming even startups that have some equipment. So it's kind of like medtech in area. On the bio side, I think that depends on a case by case. We're welcoming them, but we don't have any deep expertise in bio. And actually, the time and tickets are a little of a stretch for our program. So we tend to focus more on the digital side.
So where are you in the process right now? And if folks are interested in getting involved with the next class, what does that look like?
Oh, yes, please. I think so. We just kicked off last week. We were the first part of the program. We are running it at the facilities of Zambon Group. So we are in open zone in Brest, so pretty close to this venue. A fantastic place, and there was opportunity to engage with the whole group, and as well as with the ecosystem of startups and corporate that they have around them. We will then alternate sessions or sprints here, and in Salerno there is the home base, the headquarters of the program and of Healthware Group. And we'll continue like this one until February, when we have the demo day and the wrap up of the program. Then for what concerns, I would say, where are we going and how to get engaged for the program. We're always welcoming new startups, so anybody can reach out to us via the website and apply for the program even now. However, we will officially kick off the submissions for next year in March, when we will be able to announce what are the new innovation challenges, where we try to do matchmaking, and in general, our partners. And I think that then, in general, we love to help to develop the overall ecosystems in Italy and beyond. So we're always, welcoming new corporate partners or ecosystem partners to grow the ecosystem and work together to move forward in Italy and around Europe in the digital health segment.
So I know we're early in day one, but what are your impressions of the show so far?
Oh, I love it. I think this is probably, it is indeed the best digital health focused event in Europe, if not worldwide. I love the idea that is not just focused on Italy, but is an international breadth, so that we have stakeholders from the industry from all over Europe and the world. So I really like it because it gives a boost to the local ecosystems, and is a beautiful opportunity for networking, connecting, and benchmarking with the others.
Great. Any other thoughts on kind of what you've been hearing more broadly about the industry around DTX or anything?
Well, maybe, you know, linking to this one, we are continuously developing the portfolio of ecosystem partners and corporate partners we have. So lately we have been joined by Oric, so our technical partners that is helping on the legal part. And then we have been joined in the ecosystem partners by Angelini Ventures, that is basically just joined the environment. They've been starting with a first investment right now. And it's great to have such a, partners, because we can have in our ecosystem partners universities and research institutes and hospitals, research hospitals. We have stakeholders of the medical and patients, and then we have, of course, investors that are interested in thrilling startups we can help to grow and filter for them.
Great. Yeah. So you really are kind of building an ecosystem, building connections, not just buoying startups.
Absolutely. I think that the focus of the program is to help startups. But I see, in a broader sense, my mission coming back to Italy is to bring a little bit of international expertise and a bit of the network that I developed in the last plus 10 years and help to grow the overall ecosystem. And I love this kind of like, helping each other, win-win, kind of like payback kind of approach.
Absolutely. And that's what we're all about here at Frontiers, too. So thank you so much for joining me at this event and telling me a little more about VITA. And if you're interested in learning more yourself, we'll add a link with this video to where you can find out.
And thanks to you for the opportunity to be here. And if anybody interested in to apply for our next batch or to cooperate for the ecosystems, reach out to us. You can look on our website, and you can find my email and contacts there.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.